Welcome, welcome one and all to the IAmRemarkable Awards 2025. A small piece of housekeeping. If you would all be kind enough to either turn your phones off or put them on silent, that would be wonderful. And without further ado, I would like to welcome to the stage our host, Sean Gabidon.
Welcome, everyone. Hello, and I hope you're all feeling great and excited for tonight's awards ceremony. I am Sian Gabidon. For those who don't know who I am the first black female to win BBC's The Apprentice. Thank you. Thank you. To partner with Lord Sugar. I'm a businesswoman, but I'm also I'm an advocate for self-empowerment, which is why I'm extra excited to be here tonight hosting these awards. So thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the IAmRemarkable Awards 2025. Let's make some noise and get some excitement in the room. Woo! Fantastic. So IAmRemarkable is a global movement that empowers everybody to celebrate their achievements, both in the workplace and beyond. Today, IAmRemarkable has reached over 750,000 people in over 120 countries, which I think deserves another round of applause. I think it does. Now, the beating heart of IAmRemarkable is the global community of over 4,000 facilitators worldwide. Without you guys, IAmRemarkable would not be able to make the incredible impact that it has, and tonight is all about celebrating you. The facilitators are helping people discover their own voices, own their accomplishments, and share their remarkable stories with confidence. And as well as the awards, we are very excited to have some extra special guests in the room with us tonight, one being the Remarkability President, Anna Viner, who we are all familiar with. Anna started the IAmRemarkable movement at Google almost 10 years ago now. And we'll be hearing a lot more from Anna a little bit later on in the evening. And for our virtual attendees, we have obviously everybody here in London in the room. We have got lots of people worldwide tuning in. For virtual attendees, please pay attention to the chats. Keep your comments coming through. There's going to be lots of prizes, giveaways, and exciting things going on a little bit later on in the evening. And we're going to need everybody's help a little bit later on for something extra special, so stay tuned. Now, before we do present the first awards, I do want us to say a quick hello to the satellite events that we've got tuning in. Woo! Woo! So hello to the IAmRemarkable facilitators in Mexico. Woo! Mexico. Colombia. Yay! And last but definitely not least, Netherlands. Fabulous. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for being here tonight. And we're excited to see everyone again a little bit later on. Now, I think it's time for us to get into the awards. To present the first awards category, it is my honour to welcome two of IAmRemarkable's facilitators, who some of you will be very familiar with. Between them, they've trained over 2,000 individuals to become IAmRemarkable facilitators and inspired many, many more. And I do want to add, I met these two as I arrived today, and they are the nicest people I've ever met in my life. So please welcome Shami Kumasaru and Sylvia Palucci.
Thank you so much, Sean. And it's such a joy to be back this year again for this amazing and incredible event.
Certainly is, and we can have more fun in a few moments' time. But just to start off, I've been a facilitator probably from about 2018. Who's counting when you're having fun?
And I have been a facilitator ever since 2019, and I've heard that quite a few of you in the room have also been facilitators for such a long time.
IAmRemarkable because... Oh, sorry, wrong time. I'd like to thank my mother and my father. No, sorry, Sylvia. Over the many years we've been both involved with this, we've seen powerful impact that this program has had on people's lives. The IAmRemarkable workshop helps people to feel more confident and to celebrate themselves. The ripple effect that can be profound and wide-reaching, but all of that belongs with facilitators like us and a workshop.
And most incredibly, in the past year, collectively, over 2,500 facilitators have run over 7,000 workshops and reached 100,000 people. Isn't that incredible? So that's brought our new total up to over 760,000 participants. So congratulations, well done. So now to the important part. So the categories that we're about to present are top facilitators by number of workshops delivered and top facilitator by number of participants reached. And this is for all the regions, so EMEA, APAC, and the Americas.
And this year, something incredible happened. Dramatic pause. The same remarkable facilitators led the way in both categories for their regions. So instead of 6, we'll be celebrating 3 truly outstanding champions who have inspired thousands around the world.
So, without any further ado, the winners for top facilitator by both number of participants and workshops delivered are...
The winner for IPAC region, Melanie Lobo from India. We're just waiting for the video to come through.
Thank you, Anna Weiner and the IAmRemarkable team for this recognition. I'm honored and delighted to receive this award tonight. I would like to share with all of you something I always tell my workshop participants. It's not the numbers that matter to me. What matters is being able to reach out and make a difference in a person's life, being able to help them look within and realize their true worth and discover just how remarkable they are. That has been my mission ever since I became a facilitator 3 years ago, and it always will be. IAmRemarkable is an incredible movement, and receiving this award tonight has spurred me on to spread its message even more. Thank you all once again.
Now, the winner for the Americas is... Cristina Palacio Tejada.
I am so happy to receive and celebrate these 2 awards and recognitions. For me, it's an honor to be the top facilitator for the Americas region. Thank you, Remarkability, Anna, Eleanor, and all the people that are part of this wonderful team. I feel honored to represent all the facilitators around the world who every day bring this powerful message to others. I got to know IAmRemarkable movement 6 years ago, and I found a perfect match for my life's purpose. I am so proud to say I am remarkable. Thank you.
And the winner for... thank you. Thank you. That's hey. I don't know. Let's work it out. The winner for Emir is Junior Bremen.
Junior here in the room? Junior?
Thank you so much, IAmRemarkable, for this fantastic award. It really does mean so much to me.
Junior should have been here.
Thank you to my fellow facilitators who have cheered me on all year long, and the ones who introduced me to IAmRemarkable in the business that I work in. A huge thank you to all my participants for your lovely feedback, for spreading the word, for really owning your IAmRemarkable sparkle and sharing that with other people. That, again, has just been fantastic. Now, I'll be very honest, it's been a very difficult year for me personally, with some huge life moments that sort of derailed me at the start of the year, but I am confident that running this workshop not only helped my participants, but also helped me to rediscover my own remarkable sparkle, and that sense of joy that you get when you've helped other people and reminding yourself of all the things that make you remarkable too. So again, a huge thank you for this entire community and this workshop for making such a difference. And lastly, a huge well done to all the other facilitators across the globe for the work that you do, for the people's lives that you impact. Keep doing that fantastic work, keep building that advocacy, and next year I'm sure one of you will be up here accepting this award. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night.
So congratulations again to all our winners.
And don't forget, sorry, I'm an out-of-work comedian, the race for next year's awards has already begun. Every workshop counts. Every story matters. And every facilitator can make the next year's champion. Right here. Well, probably a different place, but you'll be here. Good luck.
So keep inspiring, keep empowering, but most importantly, keep being remarkable.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shami and Sylvia. I'm sure you agree they are the nicest people in the world. And a big congratulations to our first winners for making such a remarkable impact. Now, I am honoured to welcome to the stage the visionary who started this movement, Anna Viner, and our very special guest, Natalie Lover, General Manager of WeWork UK and Ireland. We're going to pop over and have a little catch-up. How are you feeling, ladies? Thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's a
I'm
pleasure.
excited.
Good. It's a pleasure to be chatting with you both. Now, I want to start by something probably a little bit more personal. I'm going to start with yourself. So, I mean, as I can say personally, you know, sometimes visibility can feel uncomfortable, especially as like a female in leadership. So I want to kind of get to understand, when did you realise that downplaying your achievements could have an impact on your career, essentially?
Yeah, I mean, obviously these moments, they come up so often for all of us. It's not a straight line. You're past that hurdle and then everything's fine. You're confident of every moment. But I would say my earliest memory of this in my career, I started out in corporate finance before I came into the operational world. And it was the first time that I actually interviewed for a qualified position. And I wasn't qualified yet, but I did have a lot of skills to back me. And I did lots of different interviews with people who actually knew me and knew a handful of my skills. And it ended up being a man who I had a lot of respect for, turned around to my current manager and said, she's actually not going to get this position because the other person who is in the race has much better Excel skills than she does. And now there'd not been a skill test, there'd not been anything to prove my Excel skills. So it was very fortunate for me that I had a female advocate at that time who said, just let her prove it to you. Why don't you set a test? And so we went on, we did this test. The other candidate did not do so well, unfortunately, but I did very well. And that proved to obviously this other leader that actually I probably did have a little moment of subconscious bias there. And now this is someone who had advocated me a number of times, so I think it caught even him off guard. And that really proved to me every moment that I have to speak up for myself, I would not, early in my career, have had that confidence to say, will you do a test and let me prove this to you? Someone else did for me, and that was really a little bit of a penny drop moment for me.
Yeah, love that. It's all about pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and, you know, doing something that you might not have normally done in it. So, yeah, I love that. Is there anything you want to add to that, or anything that you can share as an experience?
Yeah, I want to talk about a moment that I didn't practice self-promotion and didn't get that job. And I think that actually happened quite early in my career at Google. And I remember sitting in that room and hearing my colleague getting the big project that I wanted instead of me. And I remember just feeling so miserable. And I really promised myself that would never happen again. Of course it did, because it always does. But realizing that I really have to advocate for myself was a really, really aha moment. But also knowing that you need those sponsors to speak for you when you're not in the room. And many times that actually what happens, right? Like the decisions are being made when you are not in the room. So this is the point where we say you really need to make sure that the people who guide your career, who make decisions about your career and about your promotions, actually know what your achievements are, because in most cases you're not going to be in the room. So that was a really important learning as well.
And would you say, I know we've kind of touched on it there, but is there anyone that has helped you find your voice, or that you could say is an inspiration in that sense?
I'm trying to think of an example that's not the one that I've already given, but I would probably say for me personally, actually working for WeWork, I started in a finance background, and it's really difficult to make those transitions. So I moved over to an operational role, which involved a lot of team leadership. And again, I didn't have those skills in that area, but I did have a mentor, Matthew Proust, who was the general manager before me, and he was actually really brilliant at noticing skills that even I wasn't willing to believe or acknowledge that I had. And it was amazing seeing myself through his lens of, you know, those moments of, why don't you apply for this role? And I sort of went home and I was like, it is something I daydream about, but I would never dare to apply. So I think, you know, but ultimately, if I hadn't been demonstrating that with him and I'd been having those close conversations, probably explaining to him my skills, but not really believing them in them myself yet, that he was able to identify it and portray that on my behalf.
Yeah, love that. So what advice would you give to someone who is maybe struggling to speak up and to say, you know, to voice their own opinion and to share their strengths, I guess?
I'll take this one. So I would say practice it. First of all, a lot of our listeners here and online have attended probably the IAmRemarkable workshop. So I'm going to bring you back to the top key learnings of the IAmRemarkable workshop, just to remind you, and I'm sure you know it, but just to make sure that you actually kind of have it written down. So the first thing is, remember, you really need to actually talk about your accomplishments. And one trick that kind of helps do it is backing it up with data. So don't voice accomplishments in the form of opinions, but rather as facts. For example, I was successful in my project because I grew it 30% year on year and brought $55 million to the company. Make up your numbers, or, you know, don't make them up, but like actually have your own numbers there, backed up with actual data. So that's number one. And what's easy is actually writing it down for yourself first, practicing it. You can do it in front of a mirror, you can do it in front of a colleague, in front of a family member. Then you actually need to go and do it before your manager or your colleagues or your manager's manager. So whoever is the stakeholder, you actually need to go and do it. And the second thing you need to remember is that accomplishments don't speak for themselves. So you really need to remember that you can't just sit there and expect your manager or your leader to come and give you that pay rise or to give you that promotion or to give you that next job that you really want. It just doesn't work like that. People are busy. People have a lot on their mind. You can't expect somebody else to own your career. So those two things is what I would say, is that accomplishments don't speak for themselves, and it's not bragging if it's based on facts.
I love both of those. And you know what, I would, just to add to that, as someone who employs staff, both of those points, but particularly the second, you know, whether you're a manager, you're a CEO, whatever, you don't know what everybody's doing, like you say. So for me, I love when my staff bring, sometimes it's too much, but, you know, when it's done in the right way, I'm like, please tell me, I want to know what you've been doing. I want you to go above and beyond, and I want to know that you're going above and beyond, because essentially that's what, as an employer, that's what you want from staff. So it's definitely not something to be shy of, or it's just to be done in the right way, you know, just to be done in a tasteful way. But thank you so much for sharing those stories and for the inspiring conversations. I have got one final question, which you've probably answered millions of times. I'll start with yourself. What would you say makes you remarkable?
Oh, well, I think
and don't be shy.
There's so many things, you know. No, honestly, it comes back to that. I think most people have noted.
Sorry, well, you can say I think. You need to start with I'm remarkable because.
Okay. Well, who's going to give me a workshop, Anna? So I am remarkable because I believe I am. And that is literally it. I think the most, I'm going to expand on it. The most remarkable thing that people note about me is that somewhere in that inner sense, I have continuously told myself, having been battered down to a point where I didn't believe it, I built myself up brick by brick to the point I was like, hang on a minute, I am remarkable. And that's, yeah.
Love that.
Well done.
Love that.
Well done. I go next.
Yeah.
Well, just one?
I mean, as we've got all night.
Okay.
We've got all night.
I think Ellie's going to say no, but I got time. Great. So I'm going to do a personal one and a professional one because that's what we do in workshops. So professionally, I'm remarkable because I created the IAmRemarkable movement almost 10 years ago, and it reached over 760,000 people in 120 countries. And we've actually trained to date over 21,000 people to become facilitators.
Wow.
And personally, I'm going to share one thing that I actually shared in my first IAmRemarkable workshop, which has been quite a long time ago. And that is that I helped to get my grandfather out of the hospital when no one else in my family had the courage to do so. And he went to live on another year and a half.
Thank you so much. Thank you both so much for that. Can we have another round of applause for the chat? Thank you, ladies. Is there anything else you want to add before we head over to the next award?
Can I give random confidence hacks? Ones that I found to be really effective.
Yes, please
yes.
do.
I'm just going to throw them out before we jump off stage. So I found as being a female leader, you often find yourself in a side corner, maybe not in a room, etc. Make the most of every moment. When you walk in confidently. Take the master chair. Take the front and center, the middle of the row, the end of the table, whatever makes you feel in that really I'm in a powerful position. And then use things like body language. So sometimes if people won't listen to me for a little while and I've got a point to make, I'll do one of two things. I'll use an intriguing body language, like a, sneaky little, and they can tell you've got something to say. So people will ask you, Natalie, what's on your mind? And that one does work. And the other one that does work, if you are really being ignored for a long time, then I do a very terrifying stillness. And I do not move whatsoever. And I do moved away body language. And people know, oh no, she's got something to say. And they will again come over to you and give you the mic. So I think creating those little moments where you feel powerful and where you can feel like I'm really drawing people in, find what those are for you and just use them all the time until it feels natural.
Love that. Love that. What an end. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. We are going to move on to the next award.
Lovely.
So it's time for more awards. We are about halfway through the award ceremony at the minute. And next up, I would like to welcome to the stage Naomi Ordinance, who is Partnership Lead at Remarkability. Welcome to the stage, Naomi.
Got it. That was a clear, what was that, a silence or one of those was... Anyway, thank you, Sean. Welcome everybody here in London and everyone around the world who's watching us. So this year, something truly special has been happening across our global IAmRemarkable community. In 2025, we made it our mission to bring facilitators together in person through local meetups and events around the world, because the strength of this movement has always been community. From Bangalore to Guadalajara, facilitators have been gathering together, turning virtual connections into real-world friendships. To celebrate the spirit of togetherness, we are proud to introduce a brand new category, the Remarkable Together Award, recognizing a local hub that has built a vibrant, sustainable, and supportive facilitator community. We received some excellent submissions and have been delighted to see communities that are springing up across the world. And the winner of the first ever Remarkable Together Award is Mexico City, led by the incredible Monica Costa and Paola Guerra.
We want to thank IAmRemarkable for this beautiful recognition and, more importantly, for inspiring us to start something that has now become a true community in Mexico.
1 year ago, we attended the IAmRemarkable Awards ceremony and left deeply inspired. We realized how powerful it is when people come together to celebrate their achievements, not only as individuals, but as a collective movement.
That moment was the spark. And today, 1 year later, we have built a growing community for over 50 facilitators and allies across Mexico, each one with unique experience, ideas, and stories to share. We're incredibly grateful to IAmRemarkable for creating this global platform that inspires us to take action locally, to keep the conversation, and to support one another, and to help more people in Mexico experience the power of this movement.
This is only the beginning. We keep growing, connecting, and bringing IAmRemarkable to more communities because everyone deserves to recognize how truly remarkable they are. Thank you.
Thank you, IAmRemarkable, for inspiring us and helping us to make this possible.
Thank you.
Fab. Big congratulations to Mexico City local chapter, and thank you, Naomi. Now we are going to have a little bit of fun. So before we move on to the next category, it's time for a quick prize giveaway, and we're going to try and make it as interactive as possible. We've got some special prizes to give away, and these are going to go to the first people that answer these questions correctly. Now we're going to try and keep some form of order. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask the questions, and the first person to put their hand up with the answer, if they get it correct, we've not asked the questions yet, we will be handing out some prizes. And if you are tuning in from live streams, please put your answers in the chats, but there will be a separate giveaway exclusively for virtual viewers. Okay, are we all ready? Yeah, listening? Right. Which of these remarkable people has not given a talk at IAmRemarkable? We've got Tom Daly, Venus Williams, Naomi Campbell, and Emma Watson. Whoa. Okay, who was... Oh, my God, I wasn't watching. I think you was next. Actually, sorry, you two were second.
Emma Watson.
Correct. Yay!
Come and see me for prizes afterwards.
Prizes at the back afterwards. Okay, two more. Based on its reach, if IAmRemarkable were a city, which city would it be comparable to in size? So we've got San Francisco, Frankfurt, Copenhagen, or Lisbon. So, lady behind you, sorry. No, yeah, you. Incorrect. Apologies. Incorrect. Oh. Frankfurt. Correct. It's feeling biased to this group here. Okay, last one. Which of these countries has not yet hosted an IAmRemarkable workshop? We've got Botswana, Mauritius, Iceland, or the Maldives.
Iceland.
Correct! Correct! Go girls, go girls. Thank you all for participating. That was very fun. That was very good. Okay, so we are now on to our penultimate award of the evening, the Global Company Award. Now, to present this award, I would like to welcome Eleanor Hoggenstein, who has enabled us to hold this incredible celebration here at WeWork. Eleanor has been just to add a little bit more on for Eleanor has been such a supportive partner in making tonight possible, so please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you so much, Anne. On a personal note, just to say I'm also an IAmRemarkable facilitator. I have been one for over 4 years, thanks to Naomi here who brought me in. And today it's really wonderful because it brings my work together with my personal passion in this amazing community. So thank you so much for being here. So the Global Company Award celebrates a company that exemplifies true commitment to the IAmRemarkable initiative. Shortlisted companies were judged on how meaningfully they've integrated IAmRemarkable within their organization, making it part of their culture, not just a one-off event. Leadership support was also an important factor to show that there's really a genuinely championing from the top. The Remarkability team also looked at overall impact, how many people have been reached, and how actively the company has been involved in spreading the message. And before we announce the winner, I'd like to give a special mention to a company that's shown incredible promise and momentum, our rising star, IFS. Congratulations to the IFS team. And on to the main award. There were some truly, truly remarkable submissions this year. And without further ado, it's my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Global Company Award 2025 is NatWest.
Thank you so much for this incredible honour. On behalf of everyone at NatWest Group, I want to express our deepest gratitude to the IAmRemarkable community for recognising our journey. This award means the world to us, not just because it's shiny and looks great on a shelf, although let's be honest, it really does. It's a celebration of the incredible people who make our company what it is. At NatWest Group, we believe when people feel empowered to speak up and celebrate their achievements, incredible things happen, and we've seen that firsthand. Of course, as we all know, it's not bragging if it's based on facts. So since launching IAmRemarkable across our business, nearly 4,000 colleagues have taken part in a workshop. We've partnered on 2 IAmRemarkable Week events. We've hosted 1 IAmRemarkable Awards, and we've seen a 79% increase in our colleagues nominating and being shortlisted for external awards. And that momentum has been achieved by 36 of our wonderful facilitators. And to our facilitators, thank you for being the glitter glue that holds this movement together. We're proud to champion inclusion, equity, and the power of diverse perspectives, not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it makes us stronger, more creative, and more human. To our global gender network team, this is your win. Thank you for making our company not just a workplace, but a movement. You are the reason that we are remarkable. So, everyone here tonight, let's continue being remarkable together. Sorry I couldn't join you this evening, but I'd like to welcome Philippa, Junior, and Kate to the stage to collect our award. Thank you.
Amazing. Here you go. This is for you. Thank you. That's one for you. Sorry. That's one for you. Junior. Sorry. Junior, your award is well. Oh, thank you. Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats. Thank you so much, Eleanor, and congratulations again to NatWest. Now, I've talked about having something extra special happening tonight, which is coming up, so I hope you're all excited. Those of you that are here in London may have already been wowed by some of the little bits of magic going on behind the scenes. But we didn't want to keep all the fun for just the people here, so we're going to do some extra special tricks that will incorporate our virtual teams with our in-person teams. So get ready, stay sharp, and pay close attention. I'm going to welcome to the stage our brilliant magician, Siler, and he's going to wow everybody.
Please sit down. It's embarrassing. Oh, okay. That was all right. Hello, welcome to the Magic Show. If you're here live or you're watching us, I'm going to try and be efficient, but if we have time for extra tricks, Anna will let me know, and then we'll do that. If not, there's a trap door that she has a lever, and she'll pull, and I'll just disappear. So I'm going to need everybody involved. If you're watching this, am I looking over there at them? Okay, if you're watching this, you look really nice tonight. Well done. Take out your calculators if you're watching us or if you're here. Take out your calculators to be ready to do something. Anna, would you help me with this as well? Is that okay? Nice. And I've brought here with me a prediction. I know it's a sword-looking thing. I just want it to be dramatic. Would you hold this for me? Thank you. Okay, so do you have your calculator open? Yes. Nice. Everybody, calculator open? Perfect. Okay, let's start over here. Hello. Give me a 3 or 4 digit number. Up to you. 279. Everybody type that in. 279. Then press times. And give me a 3 or 4 digit number, please. 484. 279 times 484 times again. Hello. You just made eye contact, so I was like, that's where I'm going. You know. 321. Lift off. 3, 2, 1. So far we have 279 times 484 times 321 times one last time. Could I have 3 or 4 digit number? 3258. Okay. Sorry guys, I didn't know you didn't want me to move around. I apologize. So if we press equals and we turn our phone in landscape so we can see the full number, you should have a number starting with 14 ending in 48, correct? Nice. I will assume it's the same with you watching. Now everybody press plus. Okay, so you got it, Anna? Nice. I'm going to hold the phone upside down like that. Can you tap my screen like a bunch of times? But don't look. I want it to be random. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Like at least 10 times. Like a bit more. Yeah. Okay. Do one more. Okay, that's a big number. I don't even know if I can see the whole thing. Oh, I can. Okay, so plus. You do this as well. I'll dictate the number you're going to plus on your result. So pay attention. Stay sharp. That's what that was about. So plus 2190. 569. Oh. I don't know this phone. There you go. Yeah. So 2190 569 818 134 650. Sorry, that wasn't my fault. She just kept tapping you guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so just before we press equal, making sure you've put in plus 2190 569 818 134 650. If you're watching us live, I hope you got that as well. So if you all press equals, you should have a big old number, right? It starts with 21, ends with 101, yes? No. 098. Do minus 3 and then we're good. But you do plus 3 and then we're good. Do plus 3. Okay, plus 3. Equal. There you go. That's what it was. Yeah. Wait, did I say the last digit wrong? Maybe. Sorry, you guys. That was on me. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this with you. If you want to hold this, we'll just go digit by digit. Okay. What was the first one? 2. Yes. 2. Then 1 9 0 7 1 1 0 4 1 2 1 4 1 0 1. Wait, settle down. Settle down for a second. Can we do this and then switch places? It actually spells I am remarkable because you are remarkable. Yeah, just do a screenshot so you'll remember this moment that we shared together for the rest of our lives. Dramatic but factual, okay? I learned today that it's not bragging if it's factual. Is that correct? Exactly, nice. Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me know up there if there's times for more later, okay? Thank you.
Wow. It was so exciting. Okay, so we've come to the final award of tonight. Woo! So excited. I can't believe I'm going to drag it now. Ellie, we have time? Good. All right. So, thank you, Siler. That was exciting. We're going to do more. I kind of kept pushing, so we do more. Yeah, I want to see more. But actually, before we move to the final award, I want to say thank you to a lot of people who made this night happen, but not just this night, who make this movement happen every day. And I want to say a huge thank you to all of our facilitators, to all of the companies, to all of our ambassadors, to all of our supporters all over the world who make IAmRemarkable what it is. You've delivered thousands of workshops, reaching hundreds of thousands of people, the size of the city of Frankfurt. That's what we heard, which is good. We're going to remember that. And you continue to grow our movement and impact people. And it's not, again, you've heard that before, it's not just about the numbers. It's really about the impact. We see that 1 in 2 people manage to grow in their job or their career just 3 months after attending the workshop. And 82% feel more confident. Do you know what it is? It actually allows people to achieve their dreams, to become a better version of themselves, and to really grow into what they want to become in this life. So a huge applause to all of you for making this happen. Thank you so much. And a really big thing, before we started the first awards, I was really contemplating whether we should be doing awards, because the whole thing about IAmRemarkable, as you know, is that we are all remarkable. So why should we be choosing, one facilitator or one company? But then we realized, one thing that we do preach is recognition. So we thought, okay, let's do it. I think it's a nice moment in the year to actually celebrate the people who maybe did a lot more workshops, or the companies that actually invested a lot in bringing IAmRemarkable to their company. So this is our third, if I'm counting correctly. So thank you for attending. And even if you didn't win tonight, you're a winner to us and you're a winner to me. And please continue bringing IAmRemarkable to your communities and to your companies and to your family and to your social circles, because this is what helps us drive more impact. And thank you to our host, Chan. You've been wonderful, and you're going to come back on stage. To our presenters and to our guests and to WeWork, we want to say a huge thank you to Eleanor and Robin for hosting us tonight in this beautiful space. And a huge thank you to my team, to Ellie, to Noah, to Naomi, and to everyone who's really working day and night to support this huge community around the world. And to all of you online who are watching us, big thank you from me. I would hug you if I could, but just get this big virtual hug from me. And we might even have a few viewers from APAC. I think it's really like the middle of the night. So thank you if you've stayed up to watch us. All right. I want to talk about next year, because next year is going to be a really special year for us. It's going to be our 10-year anniversary. Every time I talk about IAmRemarkable, I tell people this is my first baby. I've had 3 others since. But yeah, this is forever is going to be my love and passion that I started when I was much younger. So next year, we're aiming, with your help, to actually reach 1 million people, which was the number that I put on the slide when we first presented this idea of this crazy movement back then to Yonja in the room. And I said, we're going to reach 1 million people. And with your help, we're going to do it next year. So that's a challenge. We have 240,000 to go. And who knows, maybe we'll finally make it to Iceland. So if we have anyone who's traveling to Iceland or is based in Iceland, please do run a workshop. We want to grow our count of countries. Okay, so now we're going to move to our final award of tonight, which is the People's Choice Award. And this award is really, really special. And it's special because it is picked by the community and only by the community of IAmRemarkable. So you've all nominated your favorite facilitator of the year. We then saw who are the 10 finalists, and then the global community actually picked who is the top winner. So I think first we're going to see, where's my thing? Let's view the finalists. All right, so the first one is Ashi Bhattacharya from India. Woohoo! Hector Miranda from the Philippines. Sasha Gorbatenko from Serbia. Big round of applause for each one. They deserve it. Livonia Mosipa from South Africa. Charmaine Pascal from India. Yvonne Dumore from Ghana. Maria Pastorelli from China. Amber Gladstone from Australia. Shruti Tiwari from India. And Giovanna Ventre from Brazil. These are our 10 finalists. So, drum roll, I guess. And the winner is Ashi Bhattacharya from India. Big, big, big congratulations. I think we've had over 300 votes for Ashi. Well done. You've made a huge impact on a lot of people this year. Keep up this amazing, amazing work. And to all of you, really keep it up. It's not the end. And as we mentioned, you're all winners to us.
Thank you, Anna. And once again, a huge congratulations to all of the incredible winners from tonight. Am I on? Yeah? And to everyone who's part of the unstoppable IAmRemarkable community. It's been a night full of energy, inspiration, a little bit of magic too from Sila. So wherever you are, keep telling your story. Keep showing up for yourself. And remember that you are all remarkable. Thank you for joining us this evening.